2022 at 5:30 p.m. So I'm going to defer to Supervisors Esken and Dupree, who were at this workshop, with our project manager, Terry Gladys.
So,
All right, go ahead.
no, I would, go ahead.
We met last Friday, Terry?
Correct.
We met with First Response Medical Services last Friday.
2 Fridays ago, sorry, but yeah.
Okay. Mr. Dupree, Ms. Gladys, and I met with them to hear what they have to say. I really didn't know who they were. We're looking to put an EMS, and you guys all know, I run an EMS in here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We met with these guys, didn't know anything about them. Learned a lot. I learned a lot about them, what they're gonna do. So I think it's worth our public to attend this meeting to understand this ambulance service. I'm not saying we're gonna go with them, but to get a better understanding, and so we all can learn a little bit about them. I know you've done some research on them.
Okay.
And talking to them, they are talking to Mon Valley Hospital about taking over all the transports to Mon Valley Hospital. They want to put an ambulance in our township 24 hours a day. They do have a second ambulance coming. I know you've made some comments tonight about, responding to calls. I did not know that. So there's a lot of stuff that we need to.
I didn't make that comment. That wasn't my comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We need to learn about these guys. It's not saying we're getting rid of SERMs, but it's worth that. It's in our interest to better for the township and the people in the township to have the best service possible for our township, and that's how I look at it.
Why can't serums be there?
Yeah.
I do have, I'll wait till the end of the meeting to comment on that. That way I'm not out of order or whatever.
Why can't
Sure.
serums be
If I may, and I just want to say that why this is on the agenda in this way is because we felt that to have an open conversation and to the board be able to ask questions, the public be able to ask questions, it was in a workshop setting. So this is just informational thing that we are proposing to be scheduled next week. It wouldn't cost any money, it's not like we're paying for anything. They would just come and give a little presentation, we would ask questions, and so that's what's for the board to consider tonight. It's simply having them come talk to us.
Someone told me today that this was advertised, this meeting. Was it advertised in the paper? Or
Yes.
did they just-
Observer.
It shouldn't have been.
It was.
Well, that was a mistake.
Yeah, just because we hadn't even approved it tonight. Someone told me and said, are we changing ambulance services? And I saw it in the paper. So I
That
was
might have
curious.
been an accident just because Roberta was trying to handle things before she left, but that was a mistake if that was
22
true,
weeks.
but I didn't know that to be true, because I
I don't know, I
contacted,
didn't see it. I'm just
Yeah.
asking.
I contacted, Solicitor Creedy to make sure that we didn't have to have a full week in the paper for a special meeting, and he said do it as soon as possible, but it didn't need to be a full week, so that was the last of that.
So as far as, I'm in agreement with Mr. Esken, it's a very serious issue, switching ambulance services, so I would definitely attend to and ask questions. I have a lot of concerns about this particular group. I have some concerns with the history with their experience. I have concerns with one ambulance because they're gonna be looking for backup. Who's gonna be here to back them up if they are transporting someone? They do have one ambulance looking to get two, but when one's transporting to Monongahela Hospital, that they were also asking for some considerable things donated to them as far as workman's comp, gasoline, vehicle maintenance. There was some cost to this.
Wow.
It wasn't free.
More than 30
Well,
grand.
ice cream machine too.
Mr. Dupree, I don't know if these other board members recall, maybe Heather. When Union Ambulance Service was involved
I remember the end of the
as a transporter, there was discussion about contracting with those people to provide ambulance service, EMS service to Union Township. And after research was done, and it sounds as though, based on what you and David were saying, that this particular ambulance service that you folks are addressing, similar to Union Ambulance Service at the time they were in operation. They didn't have the qualifications even to meet the state requirements to provide EMS service. Personnel-wise, equipment-wise, emergency capabilities.
If I remember correctly, the
As far as
gentleman,
Monongahela is concerned, and I know this, at least twice, Monongahela Hospital has rejected their overtures about transporting because this, again, quote unquote, ambulance service needs a base from which to work. They try to locate Jefferson Hills out on
Guildhall.
Guildhall Road. The fire department, there's a sub-fire department out there. Jefferson Hills told them to take a hike.
If I may interject, I think these are really, really great points, but this was why we want to have a workshop, so we don't have to do this in the public meeting. So, if we can put it back to the board, maybe put it to a vote if we would like to have a workshop, or if we want to not entertain this idea.
Somebody better have something. I know what these people are all about. You're talking about, as was said, as was stated, an extremely serious matter.
Can we go to number 7? Go to number 7?
Don't you have to vote on that?
Did they vote on that?
Did you vote
Did
on
you
that?
vote?
Number 7 is the vote, number 6 is the discussion.
I'll make a motion to
Thank you.
Sorry.
First
Thank you.
response medical service workshop scheduled for Wednesday, May 18th at 5:30.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, Esken motion, Lawson second, to approve advertising of a first response medical service workshop scheduled for Wednesday, May 18th. I'm sorry, is there a public comment? I'm not sure, I kinda got lost. You guys can take over there on the motions.
Yeah, is there any deliberation?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to a vote. Trax?
Yeah.
Dare?
Yes.
Lawson?
Yes.
Esken?
Yes.
Dupree?
yes,
Okay.